Let's get this started. We'll check the trailer for now. I'll let you see what it looks like. Was that all? Or was there more? Oh.
That was a night in 1971. A night with pouring rain. In that rain, the communications center of Zeno lost contact with the Green Lake campsite.
But wasn't it a story? I am kind of attracted indeed.
Staying here is really not a wise choice for you.
It's our rights to stay here. You can't just expel us.
Someone is passing messages to us through these notes.
We have been with a butcher whose identity is unknown to all of us.
Like the story of Xeno Youth Force. We are in real danger now.
So from the there's two things that are all right. Let's do an event. The campsite.
Oh. It seems this is the entrance.
I guess there's voice acting for these.
Green Lake campsite. We are now at the Green Lake.
Michael, a self-explanatory fool, he leads the life of a clown in front of his popular peers, like a companion animal to them. He has turned himself into one of those chattering, gong-holding monkeys, clowning around with a head filled with junk food, alcohol, and psychedelic potions.
Green Lake campsite. I hope we can find a clean and vast lake here to swim, with or without a swimsuit. See my muscles? The young ladies will all crazily scream for these puppies. Oh, oh, oh!
Ugh. Freddie, an athlete, captain of the school's rugby team.
Wonder who's talking. Is it Bonnie?
Self-centered and annoying narcissist. He is in the prime of his life, a period which will be recalled repeatedly and eagerly decades later, like a drunk man obsessively licking the salt off his snacks.
Damn, Freddie. For 1 second in your life, could you please stop thinking about taking your pants off?
Jason, the young scholar. He is the teacher's favorite student. Straight A's, clever, reliable, and logical. He pays more respect to girls than most of the idiotic men do. His interest is reading those encyclopedias or looking into some strange science stuff.
You can wipe your face with this, Michael. We will get to the camp soon.
And the virgin. There's a non-aggressive, harmless amount of gentleness and beauty in her. You don't get to see much of in this crazy time.
A typical scary scenario.
She was born and raised in a faithful
Cass.
Christian family, along with other sisters. She attends the reading session held in her community every weekend.
Lower your voices. Enough shouting.
I'm still hungover, so don't mess with me and everybody will stay happy. Understand? Lonnie. Reckless and dumb. A typical blondie. always indulging herself in alcohol, beautiful clothes, and other vain pleasures. She was luckily born into a wealthy family and raised by doting parents. People call her sweetheart or honey, nothing else. Now we are going to bonfire camping area, right? Where's our guide? Just to be clear, Uncle Eli lent us the place, but he did also mention it's a bit neglected, so you know what to expect. When we get there, clean up the house and leave the best bedroom to me. You can choose from the rest.
Michael will be glad to help you, sweetie.
Take Anne with you. A girl would know to attend to details. One day, she will pay for her doings. One day.
So who's the narrator? Bonfire camping area. These young people cross the woods and head over to the campsite. When they get there, they make fire, sit down in a circle, and tell stories. Just like how other people would have enjoyed the camping.
They were all dead. Their heads were hung at the treetop. It wasn't until a week later were they found by other campers. Murderer? No, there was no murderer. At least nobody has ever seen one. Some said it was done by a person who has long lost his humanity, that he was possessed by some demonic spirits and therefore immortal.
Okay.
Michael, you fool! Stop telling such a dumb story. Come maintain the bonfire, idiot.
But I haven't finished the store. No, I mean, alright, on my way. Hey, do you guys smell anything? Something quite gross, like, putrid?
Is it the lake?
Oh gosh, I
mo-
just saw it! Viscera?
Viscera, what's that?
Jeez, F you! Don't throw up on me, Michael, you dead jerk! Ugh!
Step back. This is a badger. Judging from the degree of putrefaction, it has died at least a week ago. Lonnie, did your uncle mention any beasts living in the woods? Lonnie? Oh my goodness. They sneaked away again, in this very moment.
Well, I think so. She left with Freddie when Michael started puking.
The two young people who are away from the others are now in each other's arms.
You're naughty. Stop that.
Yeah, I can push this further. You see, I will.
Oh, he got... Wonder who that is. It looks like blonde hair.
Help! Help! Help!
Oh, there goes Freddy. Acknowledgement. Ohio Mystery Investigation Bureau. Xeno Armaments Engineering and Technology Academy. Are we gonna see Burton now? Tip of the Green Hat, Irish Penny Whiskey Band. Oh yeah, are these like the sponsors or something? Friends from Green Lake. Vertan, are you coming? To be continued. Oh. Also, I wasn't even. How do we start this? Oh, letter from a stranger. The start of a tragedy, or maybe the beginning of an adventure. A letter from a stranger.
Timekeeper, now that we have given a report,
Sonata.
Madam Z said we won't have any other assignments for a while. It may be a little abrupt to ask, but I was wondering if you would like to take a heritage train ride with me.
On the other side of the corridor, full of Foundation staff, someone is hitting one dead end after another.
Please, trust me, this journey will be the best ever. Let's start off immediately and come back furtively, so nobody will know.
No, thank you. I'm not interested.
Okay, fine. Oh, wait, Angie, do you want to travel? Let's start off immediately and come back furtively so nobody will know.
I'm flattered you asked, but I'm leaving for assignment soon, so I'm not gonna make it.
Really? That's a sad coincidence. I heard that you've worked so hard and have saved up so many unused leaves. You also have 2 days of outing permission.
The young man turns around, suddenly raises his arm, and comes this way.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, something that we could get.
Us?
Yes, you guys. Our great Miss Timekeeper and her excellent assistant, Sonetto. Am I right?
Yes, that's us.
Accepting the title Great without hesitation, you are really the verdant we've heard about.
Heard about?
We all know the trouble you stirred up. I was several grades above you. Though the instructors prohibited any discussions of that incident, they couldn't stop people from being curious. But soon no one asked about that anymore, because it was the wrong thing to do. And there was no vacancy in the guardhouse. Anyways, I remember you.
Don't worry, Timekeeper. Although his manner is debatable, he's not a bad person. He was the one who received the Outstanding Contribution Award in the latest annual appraisal. Allow me to introduce...
No, wait! Don't use that name. Here with Timekeeper, just call me Horopedia, which I prefer.
Okay, Mr. Harpedia. I've never heard of this nickname of yours.
It's a long story. I can share with you at another time. Now, let's get down to business. Have you guys heard of the myth of the Green Lake campsite?
So it was you who sent me the letter.
Yeah, it was me. Given that you didn't know me, I sent it anonymously.
I don't see how these are correlated.
Well, of course they are. An anonymous envelope better triggers curiosity. And you are the most inquisitive person I know.
Didn't you worry this time I'd throw it away?
Honestly, I did. So I wrote to another 13 people. Now I have 6 maps. But don't be upset. Yours is the most intact one, so I selected it.
Thank you for your approval.
A mystery solved. No wonder I found the handwriting on the envelope familiar. I did some research on Green Lake Campsite after piecing together the map. It was the map of one of the training bases of Xeno. They used to train their youth force there in the early 60s and deserted that base in the early 70s. It had been underused even before it was abandoned. It was more of a Boy Scout camping site than a military training base.
Exactly, Miss Sonetto. But this is the outdated version of the story now. This is not your fault. You haven't been in the headquarters for a long time, so you must have missed out on some first-hand information. Now, about the Green Lake campsite, we have some updates.
The enigmatic looks sweet, and an enigmatic look appears on Horpedia's face. His voice drops.
That was a night in 1971, a night with pouring rain. Heavily and hastily, sheets of rain formed a barrier, isolating the woods from the outside world. In that rain, the communication center of Xeno lost contact with the Green Lake campsite.
Was it normal rain?
It was. Drops of water with dust falling from above. It didn't cause any illusions or unusual symptoms, but took away all the youth force stationed at the campsite. In the cabin they lived, people found clothes, blankets, even books left open on the table. What does not move or breathe stayed there as usual, but their owners, those living youngsters, disappeared from the woods like drops of dew under the sun. Since then, nobody has ever seen those youth force again. Xeno has not, nor Laplace, nor us. Green Lake Campsite has then become a ghastly and deserted land. Miss Sonetto, please put down your hands. They are hindering your ears from receiving information. You might then miss the climax.
Thank you for the kind reminder.
It was an unforgettable night. 3 months later, all the missing members of the youth force came back to Xeno. They carried the smell of fungi and moist air, stepping into their dorm without making any noise. They claimed that they just came back from a tough mission in the rainforest. No one knew what the mission was. No one knew which rainforest they referred to. The personality of all those kids had changed. The outgoing Bruno became speechless. The gentle Anna Queenie starts picking quarrels with others. They were not who they were, but no one could pin down the difference. Day after day, the smell of fungi and moist soil never disappeared. It lingered for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Till one night, grade 1 student Drea suddenly woke up from his dream. A muddy tentacle stretching out beneath his bed closed around his ankle and pulled him onto the floor. There, a face awaited him. A hideous face of a human-like creature with a bloody mouth.
Sonetto? Sonetto, easy. You're going to break your wand. I know. I was just a bit caught off guard. It has never come to my mind that such a bizarre event would take place within an official institution.
Funny story, Mr. Horpedia. As an urban myth, however, the ending is way too clear and powerful. The element of drama ruins its authenticity. You're good at making stories. Next time you can be more meticulous. Huh?
Xeno Armaments Academy. Best military talents training base at present.
Who is it? Who is this? Oh, the Tooth Fairy.
The members of Youth Force were relatively younger, with less combat experience and capability compared to those graduates. Still, they have received years of training as reserve soldiers. As we all know, Xena would arm their youth force and the trainers with drill weapons for outings. It was nearly impossible to wipe out the youth force in the territory of Xeno without being noticed by the Academy.
I see. So it's not true. Just a made-up story. Miss Tooth Fairy, did you come back from the trip?
I've rerouted my journey to a new destination. My companion suggested us to meet at the Foundation first, so I came back earlier.
Anything wrong with the original destination?
It's fine and safe, but now I have a better place to go.
Well, the metal thing's not in her mouth
It's a
now.
place of myths and danger. There once lived many adolescents, with any luck, I will embrace a harvest of baby teeth.
No way. The place you're heading is...
Green Lake.
It's Green Lake Campsite.
But wasn't it a story? A story made up by Mr. Horrorpedia?
He made a part of it, such as the bloody hands underneath the bed and the midnight screaming. Except for those, the rest is exactly the same as I know.
But, as you just said, in their own training base, it's almost impossible for the U-Force to be...
It proves that Green Lake Campsite is out of this world, a place worth visiting.
You're 3 minutes and 15 seconds late, Miss Tooth Fairy. No worries. I didn't waste my time waiting. We need more people to join us. Angie and Adolf have turned me down, but Verdun and Sonetta
So that's 4 people.
I'm trying to win them over. I think I'm almost there. Now, they are really attracted by the Green Lake, so we are starting off soon.
Attracted? Mr. Horrorpedia, we do not plan to go there, and we certainly do not feel any strong attraction to that place.
Oh, really? But Verdun seems to be very attracted. Or am I mistaken about the look on her face?
Timekeeper!
Does Burton want to go? Several pairs of eyes look
I am
over.
kind of attractive indeed.
See that? I am right.
I'm glad to see you in an adventurous spirit, Miss Burton.
So it is so decided.
Great! Take your suitcase, pack your clothes. Don't forget to bring 2 novels to kill time.
Wait, so just 4
Now,
or 4 of
let's
us?
take the hands of our 2 new partners. Journey on!
Please, wait a minute!
This is not all getting dragged. To be continued. Baby teeth. They were taken away, leaving a bump in the smooth road. Baby teeth.
Thank you for the letter, Emily. Now, we are bringing our driver friends the latest weather forecast. Ohio is having a sunny week, with a comfortable level of humidity and 0 chance of rain.
Sorry, I forgot to switch off the inbuilt radio. Sit tight and put on your seatbelt. Hold the hands of people sitting next to you. If necessary, close your mouth, then clench your teeth. You can do as I said, or not. I was mainly talking to them.
We're talking who?
Yes, madam.
Yes, Miss Tooth Fairy. Are those little winged elves still nagging you? I remember you were troubled by them as early as I was in school.
They are still there. They have never left there. The good thing is that they can't distinguish lies. They spend every second of their life overhearing me and totally believe what I say. As long as they hear me say, cover your mouth and clench your teeth, they will never attack you.
We all owe Mr. Campbell a big thank you for this. All of his teeth were stolen when he was with Miss Tooth Fairy. That's when humans finally realized how vindictive and vengeful those little things are. They stepped across the world for the cure. Eventually, they found a solution.
Mr. Campbell? Who is this person, and what happened to him?
He is my brother. I am also a Campbell, Miss Campbell, while he is a Mr. We shared a roof when we were little. I was cursed for eating a tooth fairy. It and its fellows swore to steal all my teeth. At first, they did it. I ate 9 fairies and lost 11 baby teeth. My parents soon found out. They ordered a special tooth race for me, in case I lose all my baby teeth and become a horrific old lady.
In their second attack, those tooth fairies failed to steal the teeth from Miss Campbell, so they rushed to Mr. Campbell. His teeth disappeared in a flash, and he never had one since then. People said it was the curse of the Tooth Fairy. Just like in books, the flying human-like critters are bigoted. Once gained, they will keep the love and hatred at heart forever.
I'm so sorry, Miss Tooth Fairy. I shouldn't have asked.
Don't worry, sweetie. My brother now has his own teeth. He lives a stable life. The past is in the past. And I don't really think he was cursed. I've never heard the Tooth Fairy swore at him. Neither have I found any mark on him that can be detected by Arcanum. Instead of being cursed, what he suffered is more likely to be a congenitally missing tooth, a term defined in human medical science.
I know that case. I just never thought Mr. Campbell lost his because of this. None of my classmates or instructors ever doubted the authenticity of such a curse when they gossiped of such things.
SPDM is a community of a bunch of young arcanists and several instructors. For those kids, a curse is more common than a disease diagnosed by human medical science.
As a result, they neglected what they can't comprehend and only learned the story from a one-sided perspective. Soon enough, rumors started to spread.
But that was a curse. A trouble that you can't easily shake off once you were put under. People could hardly forget that. If Tooth Fairies could curse his sister, they could also curse him. Everything came naturally. That was it.
Kids were ignorant for lack of knowledge, yet adults were ignorant for their cognitive inertia. In a story where truth and falsity are mingled together, it is hard to tell which is which.
After all, life is not a show. You won't have a narrator to warn you of the dangers ahead.
Go away. Leave here.
Careful!
She crashed?
Timekeeper? Miss Tooth Fairy? Are you alright?
We're good. Don't worry. Cover your mouth and nose. Get out of the car.
Is everyone okay? Did somebody get hurt? Timekeeper, you...
Go away! Go away! Get out of my woods! I heard it. I've heard the gods' will. Oh God, I will guide your children. I will guide them away from the demons. From the land of demons.
Dilated pupils, disordered speech, and a body temperature of 3 degrees higher than the normal level. Presumably, he has taken some stimulants or substandard potions.
His sanity has been taken away. We need to knock him out.
Defeat all enemies, clear the stage within 10 rounds. Wait to see what the recommended level 30. Can I still level her up a little more?
Dealing with visitors. It reminds me of
Oh. An invited reviewer. Effect change to deal 6. Okay, I see. Alright, we'll stay with that. What? I thought I changed my characters. A week. Alright, we'll try it out.
Nothing unexpected. For now. I hear something. The beetles are loud. Don't be so curious.
Oh!
Away from everywhere. I hear something.
Merci.
Radio waves are everywhere.
hip hip hooray!
So the debuff is pretty good. I think we might be able to do another 10 pull if we're getting a lot of these clear drops.
He fainted out. Problem solved. But my car broke down. We have to walk there.
How far are we from the lake?
Mr. Ferry. I took the map with me before we got out. But there is smoke coming out of your car. Is it alright?
Don't worry, Virgin. My brother bought the insurance. The brokers were still contacting.
Old notebook. A notebook pieced together with tattered pages. It tells of a gruesome Green Lake mystery. It once recorded certain stories. It belongs to that old man who just lost his mind. He must know something, otherwise he wouldn't have tried to stop us. Maybe we could restore this notebook. That way, we'll be able to learn some stories about Green Lake. The Christian notes dropped by that demented old man. They seem to be containing a story pertaining to Green Lake. There's some information in the notebook but most of it has been torn out. A slip left behind from some notes. Meat cleaver in hand, Jack walks from one house to the next. You ought to know, he never let any naughty little trespassers off that easily. There are some traces of old dirt near the missing information. Maybe we'll find them when we're exploring the camp. The notebook also has a few empty tabs. Look like there isn't just one story. Okay. The empty pillbox. The cold metal tastes like toothless gums. Empty pillbox.
This must be the camp.
I sniff conspiracy in the air. What will happen here? Murder, sacrifice, spy attack, or evocation. Let me see. What do we have here?
These things have been left here catching dust, and I see no footprints or any signs of activity. Seems like it has been deserted for a long time. Iron buckets, felling axes, picnic mats. Considering we are in a campsite, it is only normal to expect these tools to be here. What is this?
Sonata crouches down, carefully checking at a half-revealed muddy piece of metal.
Anything? Have you found anything, Sonata?
Something is buried in the ground. Right here.
She breaks a twig from the bush. Without hesitation, she pushes the mud cloud aside with a twig.
A box made of iron or aluminum. It looks like a candy box. Judging from the rust, it has been buried here for 4 to 5 years. A kid's candy box? No, adults can love candies too. Looking at it from a different angle, is its owner still alive? What happened to the person here? How is this box buried with a battered magazine?
From the traces of activity here, it's probably been left by its indiscreet owner. Wait. This is the Green Lake campsite. We just met a madman who called himself an oracle. He drove people away from the land of demons. Open it. If this is from a brutal crime, there might be some evidence inside.
We are all ears, Miss Verdon.
The metal box opens up. There's nothing in it except for the metal that's made up of the box.
This is not a candy box. It is a pill box. Correction. It is an empty pill box.
You're back, Miss Two Fairy. What did you find when you explored the campsite?
Roughly the same as here. Near the woods, there's a place for firewood cutting. More traces left by critters can be found near the woods than here. I also found the teeth and claw marks of giant critter, as well as some excretion.
That is to say, one gigantic critter inhabits here? If not more?
Yes, that's why I came back here. Watch out for the critters. We may have stepped in their territory.
The bush rustles, just like the crucible away gives off a whiff of smoke when a witch casts a spell. I think we've seen this this critter before. This is also the right moment for us. He figured to rise from the bushes. A fight? Oh, back to the Foundation.
Yeah, I understand.
Let's see.
I'll tell them to be careful, yes. Thank you for your advice. Bye. Angie, come in. This is the file that the timekeeper submitted. It's about the storm. Please hand it to the research department.
Affirmative. I will bring it to them.
Next month, your squad will be dispatched to North America to join Xeno for a joint mission. The tactical unit under the timekeeper will be replaced by the third squad. Please complete handover procedure before you leave. By the way, your application for the outing permission has been permitted. The document will be posted to your mailbox by 7 p.m. tomorrow.
I'm very grateful for your help, Madam Z.
You're welcome. Get some good rest. Don't forget to remind your team members that actions outside areas mentioned in the application will not be allowed. They need to return back to the headquarters by the specified time and check in once they're back.
I will, Madam Z. I will look after them.
Off you go. Oh, hey, Angie. I heard that Tooth Fairy has returned to the Foundation. Please tell her to come by my office when she's available.
Miss Tooth Fairy? I suppose she is gone by now. On my way here, I saw Joshua and Burton were with her. They seem to be planning to travel.
Joshua? To travel?
So that's what
No.
Horopedia
No.
is.
I haven't received his outing application.
Which means...
He did have some past records of violation, such as being late, absent from duty, and taking actions without permission. His past records means that his outing application will not be permitted. He must be well aware of it. That's why he wasn't even bothered to apply for one.
My, no wonder he always said, let's start off immediately and come back furtively so nobody will know.
Don't be nervous. Our priority now is to get them back and minimize the possible consequences. Angie, do you know where they're going?
He mentioned... I'm trying to recall. It's, Green Lake. They were heading to Green Lake campsite.
Green Lake? You mean the Green Lake campsite established by Zeno?
Yes, Madam Z.
It's even worse now. I'm sorry, Angie. Please inform the 7th and 5th squad to stand by. We'll head out at any time.
Yes, I'll fetch them now.
So Joshua is a troublemaker.
Hello? Is it the Liaison Department of Zeno Armaments Academy? I am Z. Please put me through Lieutenant Baya.
To be continued. Cheap syrup. Hurry, friends, the raspberry party is about to begin. Cheap syrup. Oh, did Bonnie get slashed too?
What was that? Did someone scream? My God, Jason. We have to check it out. I know they like to fool around, but we are here now.
Anna lowers her voice and looks into the depth of the shadows. She remembers the terrible story about the woods.
Michael, stay here and take a rest. Shh. Don't make any noise.
Alright. They'll all be fine, huh?
Hope so.
Blondie? Blondie? Stop playing hide and seek. This is not funny.
Wait. Look over there.
A waist-height bush that shakes suspiciously, and lush enough for an adult to hide behind.
Mommy? No. Freddy? Are you there? Not funny at all. Not cool. You two always like to spook people like this. I will not believe it.
Ham, stay back!
The sharp blade cuts through the bushes, and their nose instantly catches the grassy smell. They stumble backwards and fall to the ground.
The stories are all true. All true. How is that possible? It is not in compliance with the laws of nature.
The smell of blood hits them, and looks up and sees her friend, who's lying behind the bushes and looking lifeless.
No, this is not happening.
No more crying, Anne. Stand up. Run. I will look out for you. Run!
Both of them are dead! My God! Jason, the blood is all over the place!
Jason helps his trembling friends get back on her feet. His legs are shaking as well. They have to keep on running. They do not dare look back.
Don't think too much. Don't look back. Run. Speed up.
Jason, head down!
Ah!
No! Don't! Evans! Jason!
The blood of her dear friend slowly spews out of his body like a can of shaken sort of has finally opened. Yeah, it's fishy, and keeps retreating one step after another.
Damn it! It's catching up!
It's moving too fast. I've never seen a critter this big. Not only the size, its strength and speed are also much enhanced from what we learned in the arcane creatures class. It took Miss Tooth Fairy's velvet pocket. We have to bring it down before it's too late.
Horopedia, do you have some cobweb bullets to trap it?
Only one left. Are you sure we have to fight it in the woods? We don't have an edge. The campsite was completely destroyed within 15 seconds. I don't suggest that we kill ourselves in this way.
According to the map, there is the other campsite built in a wider region. We can fight it there. Turn left here. Keep going for 100 meters, and then cross the bush.
100 meters.
Whoa!
Shoot that bullet. It's going to get you.
What a pity. I was thinking of catching something else.
Excellent. It's trapped.
The bush is right over there. Follow me. Let's speed up.
Michael suffers an agonizing death. He lies between bushes, moaning in pain as he lost more and more blood.
No!
As for Anne, she is like a tape player. She is like a tape player which only plays repeated screams. The butcher blade always lands on the ground, 1 inch behind her heel, not even touching one bit of her body.
Don't get closer! No, don't! Wait! You people are...
Wait, so
My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude. My God, what has happened here?
before coming out on the other side of the bush, none of them ever expected such a horrifying scene.
A crazy murderer? Student campers? Oh, this is much more interesting than I expected.
Protect the victims. Get ready to fight.
But is she only the only survivor?
And the bushes! Why did you come out of the bushes?
Worry not, miss. Please get behind. You're safe with us.
No, that's my friend. And they aren't...
I understand. They deserve a decent funeral. After I take care of this demonic creature.
Shania grabs her wand, keeping her friends behind.
May the peace be with us.
Sonetto, calm down.
Oh no! Don't bury me! I don't want to die!
We have healers! Medic!
What? This taste of cherry syrup is killing me.
Hey, what?
You're still alive?
Huh? Of course. What kind of question is that?
But you were vomiting blood, and that gentleman over there doesn't even have a head attached to his body.
That's a prop. It looks like a real one. Nicely done. You add bloody paste substitute into the cherry syrup, which makes it smell like the real blood. Be prudent about the dosage, because it's slightly addictive. You've used too much.
What on earth
Wait, so are they still
is
alive?
happening?
This is a theater,
Oh.
or a filming site. These young people are busy with their business, while we just interrupted them.
I'm Anne. Are you two the actress Jennifer recruited?
I'm afraid I don't know this Jennifer you are referring to.
Ah, my bad. She sometimes goes by the name Lonnie. It was just me who always calls her Jennifer. You idiots! Get your ass up! There's no way we can use this tape!
The bodies covered in blood gets back on their feet one after another. A girl with blonde hair and blood stains on her face rushes angrily over.
Here she comes! Sorry, excuse me.
She quickly wags her hands horizontally in front of her chest, turning around and trotting towards her friend like a fluttering little bird.
You! Who are you?
Flirting.
No, that's not what I'm asking!
Huh? Are you asking me? I am Horopedia.
Horopeda's eyes lights up, looking at each one of the people standing before him.
And you are... the big one, the athlete, the smaller one, the fool, and the slim one, the scholar, and the only girl who's standing here. It seems like the first girl who laid down. I'm talking about you, right, a blondie.
What the hell? What is in your shrink's brain? I'm asking who the hell you are, why you are here, and what do you break into my film site for?
Film.
Yes, we were in the middle of shooting a movie. A horror movie.
Jennifer is our director and playwright. Is that the word?
Horror movie? Here?
He blinks. His face is suddenly lit up by his usual glow.
Where's your gear? What's the story?
What's your business here?
What? Aren't you confident enough?
The gear is right here, in the script too. Take a good look at it, smartass.
Recorder CCD TR57? The latest version. A pretty one. It costs quite a lot and has many features. Optical camouflage outer shell, long standby time for operating independently, and hand gesture triggered flashlights and lighting adjustments. Wow. It's the first time to see a real one, other than those advertisements printed on magazines. What a coincidence. How do you use the flash?
Hey, wait! Take your hands off me!
She was not quick enough to avoid Horopedia, who pinches the edge of her sleeves and drags her arms, moving
What,
up
snap?
and
A
down.
wave? Or adjusting your glasses? Or an applause?
Let go of me!
That's the applause! Now it's easier.
Unbelievable. What the hell do you think you're doing? Piss off!
5 minutes, 31 seconds. The sticky bullet should have been 4 times more powerful than this, but still within my estimation. Hey, Blondie! Clap your hands!
God damn it, for freak's sake! Look what you brought here!
The blonde girl shakily claps her hands. The autofocus recorder ascends, generating a strong light. The giant creature roars in pain, aimlessly waving its claws.
My camera!
Good. Now it's time.
Alright. No one dies. Okay.
Dice fools. Duel with someone fair and square.
Debuff.
Who's speaking so loud? I hear something. Talking loud calms people down. Agents have gone. It's called common sense.
Wait, he's the one that smashed the car?
Merci.
Who's speaking so loud? Conventional choice.
Considering someone's physical condition, the investiture can be simplified.
A slip found in the bush. Perhaps it was the monster's claw that pulled apart the soil and exposed us. We can't be certain. Push Apocalypse. It's a pitch black, sharp-toothed monster. It can swallow a bear as it was gobbling down candy. Wait, where do you see the teeth marks? Huh? Unlock. Oh, okay, I see it. Roaring Stars, the last photograph of the best howler. It's dizzying and dotted with shining stars. Roaring Stars.
It escaped, taking my precious collection away.
Now there's no way to follow it. The trees it pushed down have blocked the path. This would take us some time. That was definitely not your usual critter. Miss Tooth Fairy, what kind of traces did you find earlier?
Most of them are left by medium and small critters. Claw marks of giant critters are clear, but few. There's probably one critter of such immense size. Besides, we need to offer an explanation to that lady.
Of course.
They all look at the center of the chaos, who seems to feel the gaze and turn back into confusion.
Why are you all staring at me? Do I have something on my face or my clothes?
Tooth Fairy turns to her face. Her face is young people bathe in fake blood, with forms a circle. Disgusting. Sad noise keep coming out of them.
Camera! My god, the roll films are ruined too!
There, Jennifer. Perhaps I can try piecing it together and fix it for you. Would it help you to feel better?
It's no use! Everything in it is gone, every take I took!
Yeah, like what Anne said, don't be sad. Thanks to your generosity, none of us were injured.
Lonnie looks up and a brittle piece of burnt camera falls to the ground from her hands.
What did you just say?
trying to comfort you. Don't glare at me. Actually, I think this is unnecessary, but they made me.
The young man lowers his head, keeps his voice down, and tilts his head towards the people behind him.
See? Behind me. The girl with the hat and the girl in the white. Huh?
Unnecessary? You think it's unnecessary? Do you have even the slightest idea of what you have destroyed?
The blonde girl is shaking. Her face is clouded with anger. Her manicured nails nearly poke Chlorophyll's nose with like sharpened little knives.
Make your 4 eyes useful and look at these. What do you think they are?
Alright, calm down. Let's be reasonable. If you were mad because of your movie, I am really sorry. But at that very moment, I thought our safety mattered the most. Also, I have good news for you. This recorder is meant for taking daily family videos. The clips taken by it aren't nearly enough to be called a movie. So, to some extent, I just prevented you from shooting a disastrous movie. If you were looking for any financial compensation, please talk to the girl with the hat.
Come again? Who is going to make a disastrous movie? No! Don't change the subject! Movies! No, I'm not raging over some movies! I don't care about this shit at all! You think money can get you out of trouble? It doesn't even come close! That was a limited collaboration product of Recorder and Lucas. You can only buy 3 of these all over the world. Only 3! It's more valuable than any jewelry or luxury handbags. This Dwayne decoration on it alone can buy 200 of your stupid head, dumb. Shoot! My makeup! What are you sitting there for? Go clean the broken trunks and bridges off the path. We have to get back to the cabin as soon as possible. I have no desire to catch a cold in the rain.
So comes to her side.
This is not a safe place for you. Get back to the town, find a hotel, and take a hot shower. My students and I will escort you to the main road at the edge of the woods and arrange a car for you. If any of you have symptoms like an itchy throat or rising temperature, please buy some Robitussin or a similar drug at the nearest pharmacy.
Ugh! No, I'm not leaving! The movie is not finished! As long as you take care of that big monster, I can continue with my project to get that shit movie done.
But we don't have the camera,
you dumb girl! Ugh, you have no idea what we are doing here, so don't tell me what to do if the best you could do is handcraft some props.
Staying here is really not a wise choice for you. It is very dangerous and you can't protect yourselves.
It's our right to stay here. You can't just expel us.
You are, of course, entitled the right to stay, Miss Blonnie. But I hope you could keep in mind that you and your friends are in grave danger. The Green Lake campsite is not a place for fun. You should stay with us, for the sake of your safety. The rain is getting heavier. We might catch a cold. Let's clean up the road and head for the shelter.
The blonde girl falls silent for a brief moment and then storms away.
All this gibberish to scare us off. Come here, Freddy! Go into the campsite and see if you can find some axes for us.
Kids, if you find any teeth, please pick them up and hand them to me.
Hurry up, Freddy! I'm freezing!
Repair the wooden bridge. A giant critter destroys the path to the cottage. Tap here to view the status of the wooden bridge. bridge is on the verge of collapse. Use drywood to prepare the bridge so that it can be used again. We get fight all critters start. Okay, so when drywood. Okay, time to gather drywood. The branches are denser and the rain more sparse. Rather than rush on ahead, many creatures choose to pause here instead. Defeat all enemies.
I hear something. What heart is beating
Merci.
about? Don't be so serious.
Watch out.
You're hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay, I'll patch you up.
Bravo. Merci.
Breathe.
What are you doing?
Fight for the unarmed.
Hey, low profile. I don't want to be shunted to some radical department.
It's found in a post-war camp. This messy scrawl might be unreadable, but examining it carefully should reveal a few anecdotes related to Green Lake campsite. They push and stuff each other, begrudging clearing the way for you. Drywood. We can fix the bridge now. We think we only need 50. Repaired. Wait, so there's... Oh, that's a tent. I thought that was a cabin. Cabin in the forest. I climbed the creaky wooden stairs to see the dusty treehouse. Cabin in the forest.
The lock has been broken. Those are bite marks from small critters. They might have nested inside.
This damn place has power supply? Who will pay for the bill?
Maybe it has underground cables, or it's powered by some generation sets left by Xeno. Wait. Stop here. To your right, by the corner of the stairway, there are 3... No, at least 3 of them.
They're getting closer. Blondie, take your friends away.
Nothing unexpected. For now.
Deep off. They're so spirited. Maybe they ate something that had a special effect on them.
Watch out.
Don't underestimate them.
I hear something.
Don't be so serious.
I'm still alive? What? Came back to life? That's how it always is with monsters in horror movies. Oh. Shoot again. Don't let it get back up.
Bravo. The sword is drawn.
Hey, a nice one.
Merci. for the unarmed.
We should listen to what people
Follow the will of
Don't be
God.
so curious. Secrets always hide in careless ways. Listen carefully.
His trumpet sounds. The judgment day has come. Nice move. Jamais reculer.
Perfect. Oh?
The sword is drawn. Great!
Nice, got it.
What I'm thinking is,
Situations like this are likely to happen again. Get in the habit of keeping your guns loaded.
That one's smooth.
So I missed a lot of this conversation on time because I thought it was fighting. So I didn't know I was skipping the dialogue.
Strange. I remember I left it here. Where's the camera? Are you looking for something? Perhaps I can help. No one asks for your help. Go away.
Ply extends her arms and stops the girl.
If you have nothing better to do, go clean the house up. I need a place to rest.
Yes, sure, you must be tired. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Let me give you a hand, Anne.
That'd be great. The tools are in the closet. This won't take us long.
The cleaning is finally done. Anna and Sonata walks around the living room area, handing out blankets they found in the cabinet. Michael sniffs, turning his eyes to
So, you guys are really the investigators from the St. Pavlov Foundation?
What is St. Pavlov Foundation?
No way! You've never heard about St. Pavlov Foundation?
St. Pavlov Foundation is an official institution that takes in and organizes arcanists, Anne. My friends and I work for them. We will try our best to keep everyone here safe.
I've never met a real one. What do you guys normally do? Taking humans for subject research? Roaming around to snoop on the political parties? Are those stories true?
Human subject research? Political parties? Pardon me, I don't follow you. We will never do harm to any human. It's strictly stipulated.
Save your bureaucratic rhetoric, little girl. I've read those books. I know you've done some dirty things. Tell me.
Shut your face, Michael. I've recruited you to play the fool, not asking you to really be one. Don't bring disgrace on us for going to Vine State College with you.
You're all students from Vine State College.
Yes. Faculty of Filmmaking. This fool here is a chemistry student. The big guy over there is an art student on English literature and poetry. It's one of my assignments to make a movie during the semester break. So I hired every useless meathead available and traveled all the way to this shoot just to shoot a stupid horror movie.
Stupid horror movie? I thought you loved horror movies.
Ew! Don't disgust me. Who would possibly have interest in the movies filled with characters in sweat and dust and presenting zero romance or any nice costumes?
You mean you are not interested in horror movies, but determined to film one here?
Lonnie poised for a second, wrapping herself tighter in a blanket.
You tell me. They're cliched, meaningless, but easy to make. They are the easiest option for this assignment. That's it. I've never liked any of them.
Oh, I see. That's why you selected this awful script, all these beautiful but useless props, and such an untrained cast.
What did you say? Awful script?
Well, I've read your script. It is illogical and dull. The conflicts are not strong enough. Or we can call it a classic, but in another word, it's stale. I really wonder, how did you get admitted to the filmmaking faculty? The admission criteria for Vine State College should be quite difficult to meet.
You! What do you know about filmmaking? You're no one but a spawn of the Foundation like those bodyguards my daddy has.
Come on, relax, Lonnie.
Jason lifts one arm and rested on the girl's shoulder.
If your dad didn't sponsor the 2 library buildings, you would not be here studying filmmaking. And you look exactly like an arcanist when you get mad. Don't. It's not a good look.
She is an arcanist.
Say that again? Think you can take a punch from me? I'm not in a good mood today. I just lost the camera so you can keep on pissing me off if life has been too good for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Normally you wouldn't be so mad over a little joke like this. Are you making a fuss now because your arcanist friends got your back?
Jason, Jennifer's trying to finish a project. You shouldn't be mean to her. And Jennifer, please don't get into a fight with him. Isn't he your friend? I thought friends won't say hurtful words to each other. I don't understand. Is this the way people make friends in the outside world?
Her words of meditation seems only inadequate and useless in front of Blondie's anger. The younger jumps onto her classmate like a furious cat. She pulls Jason's hairs and nails, yelling in rage.
Knock off every tooth in your mouth and give them away to that crazy teeth collector. Only in this way can your empty head remember how much I hate being called an arcanist.
Angry scratches appear on the man's face, and he seems quite equally mad.
But you are always an arcanist. Although you've tried every means to be a human, it won't change your identity.
The Foundation's investigator does not plan to stand aside and watch.
However much you despise us, many brilliant playwrights are arcanists.
Mr. Horpedia, please stop making this worse.
You jerk!
Quiet.
As Tooth Fairy knocks on the table with her glass jar, the sparkling creature indeed are frightened and starts to hit the jar.
If you don't shut up now, I will shut you all up forever. Miss Anne has a point. This is not how friends get along. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not here to fight. We need to cooperate. I don't expect you to love each other, but no more fights. I don't care whether you are arcanist or human. Now sit back on the sofa, everyone.
I'm sorry, Miss Tooth Fairy.
I'm sorry too. I should have stopped them.
The young people sit back on the couch. There's a strange, uncomfortable silence in the room.
Ronnie, is Anne also recruited as an actress? She is not as rested, energetic as your classmates.
No, she isn't. She's a local villager. We met by the edge of the woods.
Oh.
As well as Rod, the one that plays the butcher. That's everyone in my crew. Now, if your curiosity has been well satisfied, leave. I need a break.
Freddy, who is hiding in the corner, suddenly talks to Blondie in a low voice.
Sorry to interrupt you when you're not in a good mood. Actually, Rod didn't come here. He's hospitalized. Do you remember?
He's not here? Then who played the butcher?
Isn't he another actor you hired? Together with him in the town near the woods?
No. I've never looked for any other actors. The only new actor I hired is Anne, because she looks almost like a twin to Anna, and Anna is absent because of her stomach flu. Oh, wait. Right. Anna is in hospital because of her stomach flu, which was a result of that toe bark stew she had with Rod. So, Rod was not in the car with us when we left.
Holy Mother of God.
That is... We've been with a butcher whose identity is unknown to all of us. Jennifer, don't worry. I will protect you. How is this possible? When did this place get so dark? What time is it now? Hey, Freddy, stop whining and take a look at the clock.
Okay. Afternoon. 1 p.m.
Outside the window, there's a midnight darkness nobody has noticed when the sun has gone. Freddy looks up, his lips are shaking, his lips turn pale, the expression on his twisting strangely.
Is that... No, that butcher is going to slaughter us. He is truly a cold-blooded murderer.
Don't freak out, Freddy. A murderer is not someone you frequently meet. We're not shooting a horror movie.
Actually, you are. A giant monster? A fake friend of yours? A sudden nightfall? Anything here not like a horror movie?
Jim, aren't you being paranoid enough? Do you want the situation to get messier? You, sit down. I will go check the electrical panel and fix it. It will bring back the light.
Oh, that's not a good idea. Isn't the panel always on the outside of the house?
Negative for me. Those who remain alone in a horror movie never end up safe and sound. If the butcher is really lingering outside the door, you will be his first blood. Although you are rude, impolite, and suspected of ancestry discrimination, I suggest you to take someone with you for the sake of your safety.
Oh, back off, you troll!
Kitchen walks out of the cabin in anger. The wooden door is forcefully shut behind him. The rest of the people look at each other. Horpedia suddenly grasps and rubs his painful shoulder, resulting from that push.
He really didn't do that on purpose, did he?
Not on purpose.
He said and did all the things you shouldn't be doing. We are in a horror movie. His actions are like taking some sleeping pills, putting the noose around his neck, and shooting himself in the head.
Anyone going out to help him? A slip found in the cabinet. Some of them got wet. They're covered in small critter claw marks. Wait. I guess I'll read the notes at the very end, I guess. Games for the brave. Games for the brave. The young film crew has become silent and waiting. They lower their heads, hoping this may come to an end.
It has been 7 minutes and 25 seconds since our bro the Brave took the one-man mission. I have never fixed a panel before. Can anyone tell me if it's normal to take this long?
From my experience in human society, it is not too long. If the device has been drastically destroyed, or the maintenance man is not familiar with that model, it will take a longer time to fix. This is not unusual.
We need to go outside to find him. We are not in the human society. Aside from the butcher, he might confront some other troubles. Zenetto, you stay here with Miss Two Fairy. I will go find Jason with Horopedia. No
Right.
matter if we find him or not, we'll come back in 5 minutes.
Better not be a dead body.
What if you don't?
Then it means we are not in the kind of horror movie where misfortune only happens to lone wolves. If we don't come back, please evacuate the whole campsite and contact rescue.
Jason? Yeah, it's Jason! He fixed the lights!
The light each people's mind and expels their anxiety and fear. Michael stands up from the couch from a hint of desperation. He looks at the door with joy, hoping to see Jason walking in front of from there with open arms and mocking them for chickening. But the wait goes on and on and on.
I can't stand it! This place sucks! I can't stay here for another second! Pack your bags. We are done with that film! Everybody, get into the car with me! Let's go!
Relax, man. Firstly, Lone Wolf disappears. Next, it will be the people who failed to escape. Now we must stick together. At least the rain was the origin of all these weird things. You shouldn't have walked into it.
I remember the weather forecast said there won't be any rain in this area today. Like the story of Xeno Youth Force. We are in real danger now.
Xeno? Xeno Armaments Engineering and Technology Academy?
You know it? Are there anecdotes about Xeno in the town as well?
They used to live here, in this cabin.
Enough! Stop! And stay away from those weirdos! We're leaving!
Michael, we should listen to Ferdinand and your friends and stay.
If rock can be fake, this whole campsite can also be an entire illusion! You guys look normal, just like any ordinary people whom we would possibly run into in a place like this. But then you will infiltrate.
Please calm down. We've only been trying to help.
I won't be deceived anymore! I will shoot you! Stay away from me!
He wasted a bullet. One hand holding the gun, the other seizing Anne's in the arms. Michael takes a few steps back to reach the door.
Jason is right! Arcanists are all insane! I won't let you get into my car! You guys stay here and wait for the butcher to get you!
Michael storms out in the train with Anne.
Damn it! How dare you leave without me?
Lonnie, wait!
We can't let them leave like this. Hurry up.
As time passes, Sonata can feel the rain soaking her clothes. She wipes the water off her face and looks around.
This is not good. It's too dark out here. Hardly visible. Michael must have driven out of here. But how did Lonnie disappear in the blink of an eye?
To the south. The skid marks and footprints all point to the south. Here are the claw marks of the critter. They might be in danger. We need to hurry up.
found her!
Oh. Lonnie, please stay still. We're coming for you.
Miss Tooth Fairy and Horopedia, please follow them. Zanetto and I will handle this.
Be careful. This creature is very malicious. Use this if needed.
The rain has healed its wounds. It's getting stronger and harder to deal with. May the peace be with us.
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square.
Turns into a mutant Starbuncle after taking lethal damage. For the first time, it summons 2 mutant Curbunkles. Debuff, single targets.
I hear something.
Merci.
Oh? Agents have guns. It's called
Never
common sense.
hesitate.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
Bravo.
Talking about wants to go down.
The sword is drawn.
I hear something. Whose heart is beating so loud? Don't be so serious. Agents have guns. It's called common sense. 3, 2, 1, down. We should listen to what he goes on, Hounds. Wait for 5 seconds. Always hide in careless words. Listen carefully. Time waits for no one, even for a breakthrough. Stay low profile. I don't want to be shunted to some radical department.
A slip stuck on the back of Bonnie's coat. It was soaking rainwater, but unfortunately the handwriting on it isn't completely absurd. It started rain, a crash, a loud rumble, then the crackling flames. The riddling music invites you to play with them.
I think it is.
The car hit something and then exploded. There's no one in the car, but the key seems to be in there, huh? What's this?
Watch out.
Careful, something's coming. You were drawn to the sound of an explosion. Get ready for a fight.
I hear something.
Bravo.
Talking out wants to go down. Please, don't resist.
Nice move.
You're a bad influence. Please help me prepare an ultimate. It might be of some use. Ultimate. Okay.
Merci.
Relax.
The sword is drawn.
I hear something. Don't be so furious.
Please, don't listen.
Ultimate's ready.
Stop.
Nice move. Bravo.
We should listen to what people say.
The sword is drawn. Dang, dang.
Hey, I'm Miss Woodstock. Always hide in careless ways. Listen carefully.
Alright, this should take care of all.
Follow the will of God.
Talking out comes to go down.
His trumpets sound. Judgment Day has come.
Considering someone's physical condition, the investiture can be simplified.
A slip found in an abandoned car. It was found rolled up with a key and covered in critter footprints. You added rest to the movement. Unmarked key. In the toffee jar.
My head everywhere hurts. Did I get pulled into pieces or pieces?
Lonnie, you're awake. I have just given you first aid for the wounds. For now, we will have to wait for Miss Tooth Fairy to administrate a thorough treatment when she comes back. Don't worry, she's very professional and skillful. You won't feel any pain in the process.
Am I in the cabin? Then I'm not dead. Good, I'm not dead.
You are safe. The critter is gone. Don't worry. Follow me. Take a deep breath. Hold my hand. Another deep breath.
Blondie gradually calms down, yet her hands are still trembling.
Do you feel better now?
Thank you. I feel much better now.
Oh, Anne, where is she? Did she get hurt?
We didn't find her in the woods. Wasn't she in Michael's car?
No, she wasn't. She jumped off. She saw me being attacked by the critter and jumped out from the side window. Oh no. The butcher, he must have taken Anne, must be with him. I saw him too. He was walking towards her.
Just like what would happen in a horror movie.
It's okay. Here, take my hand. We know where she is now. This is good. We will get her back safe and sound.
Okay, I understand.
The wooden door opened once again with squeaky noises.
Miss Tooth Fairy, you're back. Where is Michael?
They have gone.
She took a chain of keys out of her pocket and put it on the table.
we are not able to catch up and intercept their car. It crashed on the edge of the woods in front of us.
Crashed on the edge of the woods? What do you mean?
I don't know either. The car was about to rush out of the woods, and then we heard a huge crashing sound. The front section was squeezed together, and the rear wheels were lifted in the air. And there was an explosion. Looks like the car was crashing into an invisible wall. It happened right in front of us. Too quick and too astonishing.
Oh, a
We
barrier.
got to the car. The fire caused by the explosion was being extinguished by the rain. We found no one but this key.
Is it yours, Bonnie?
No, never seen it before. I always have some decorations or a doll attached to the keychain. This one is rusty and too plain. It smells weird too, like dirt.
Anything special?
No, neither mark nor labels. We didn't find anything to match it in the car.
First the lone wolf, then the people who failed to escape. Things are getting too complicated, but there's one thing that I am certain of. We are now caught in a dangerously and classically plotted horror movie.
After taking a break, they lit a fire to warm the space.
That means Anne jumped off the car in order to save Blondie from the critter's attack. Then she got lost. According to Blondie, the last thing she saw was the approaching butcher from the woods.
She's in great danger. We must act swiftly to save her. Also, we need to turn this cabin into a security base for the upcoming battles. Voropedia and I will rescue Anne. He's a horror movie expert, and it will be of great help. In the meantime, you and Sonetto stay here to take care of Blondie, and to secure this room.
I will take good care of her.
The group splits into two halves. The one staying in the cabin starts to work.
Ow! This hurts!
Please bear with me for a minute. The wounds caused by critters are prone to tetanus. I need to thoroughly sterilize them.
How about some painkillers? Give me some!
I'm very sorry. I don't have any with me.
Didn't you say your treatment wouldn't be painful?
I'm terribly sorry for what you're going through, but this is not the typical kind of treatment that we used to receive from her.
How did she do it then?
She would...
Sana looks at Miss Two Fairies with hesitation. She paused until she sees the latter give her a nod of permission.
She would ask us to take the tooth fairies. That is, those golden elves in the glass jar. They're effective in treating toothache and other oral diseases, but also can be used to reduce inflammation, stimulate wound healing, and relieve headaches.
Take... you mean to eat this?
Yes. And it actually tastes pretty nice. Like mint and flavored dried plum. It just looks a bit unconventional.
You would go as far as to eat this shit.
Please, stretch your legs. I need to sterilize the inner thighs.
Ow! Okay, fine. I will take that. Bring me the little elflings.
Sorry, Blondie. You can't eat tooth fairies as a treatment.
Why can't I? Of course I can. I will just put it in my mouth and swallow with my eyes closed.
This is not about you. It is my own rule of treatment. I have specific treatments for humans and arcanists correspondingly. Through our contacts so far, I got to know that you don't consider yourself as an arcanist, and that's why I will not treat you as one.
Are you upset about what I said? I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have been rude to arcanists in front of you. I know it hurt your feelings. I was not myself. I chose to live amongst humans, chose to be their friends, to be a different arcanist. I thought in this way I would be taken in as one of them. But as you see, when things come to a critical moment, they run away without me. It was my car that they drove to escape, and yet they called me a freak and left me here to die. Funny, isn't it?
Sad story. I feel sorry for you. But still, you can't take the tooth fairies.
Is this a punishment for what I have done?
I can't feed you the tooth fairies, only because you still think you are a human. You don't recognize the behavior of your human classmates, but still want to be on this side, and be one of them.
Okay.
The wounds are packed.
Already? I didn't feel a thing.
I've applied carbuncle growth promoter. It will paralyze, sedate, and accelerate your cell regeneration. Your wounds will close up in 30 minutes.
Isn't that a medicine for arcanists?
It is a prescription approved by the medicine examination supervised by Campbell. In this case, it doesn't violate my rule.
You could have applied this earlier and spared me the pain.
I don't rely on painkillers. I am an excellent doctor. Minimizing patients' pain is of course my forte. When kids can't suppress their pain, I normally sing for them to ease their pain.
You didn't sing for me? Just because you didn't want to?
Maybe. I confess, what you did and said at first was really annoying. Arcanists and humans always act as if they were of one merged entity, but we all know how lines have been drawn between their own people and the others. You grew up among humans, and you learned to look away from the truth as they did. Oh, but you do react better to the medicine for arcanists. Your blood is bringing you a good outcome. Look. In another half an hour, your wounds will be fully recovered. By then, you will be able to jump and run freely, as if you were never hurt. However you feel about your ancestry, it is helping you out.
My wounds. A good outcome.
Lonnie, shocked by what she heard, watches Tooth Fairy wrapping up her device and walking towards the stairs.
Miss Tooth Fairy, please wait. If what Mr. Horrorpedia has said is true, it's dangerous for us to split up. The three of us should stay together.
It will take another 25 minutes for her legs to fully recover. If the situation were to develop based on the rules of horror movies, at this stage, I am safe. Don't worry about me.
I see. Have you also done a lot of research about this genre?
Not a lot. I just browsed the secret notebook left by Horrorpedia in the infirmary. I covered him from the instructors to keep his notebook. Since then, we became friends.
Keep things from the instructors? Did you do this a lot?
Not really. The rules were extremely strict. Except for Horrorpedia, I only had Vertin as a frequent guest. She pretended that she got a stomachache, lying in bed for half a class. She took many toffees when she left.
Timekeeper faked her illness? And that also explains her toffees.
You didn't know that? It seems I need to apologize to Vertin for letting out her secret. But thank goodness you are on her side now. Our negligence didn't cause much damage.
To be continued. Okay, I'm alright now. What should we do? As promised to Vertin, we need to fix this building and lay traps in the surrounding areas to make it a safe house. Got it. Let's get started now. I'll come help too. Oh, so it's like a defense thing now. This castle's been abandoned for years. Have a look around to make sure it's safe. A swamp swaying in darkness. We can upgrade to level 1 for a closet emitting the smell of rainwater. Critical rate +3. A perimeter that can be reinforced using dry wood. Sturdy facilities can keep monsters at bay while enabling all benefits of a safe house. There's still room for improvement. Use more dry wood to continue repairs and get stronger effects. So next level 2 is set a lauder that can remain closed for many years. Critical rate +5%. The yard in front of the cabinet is completely empty. Trash could be set there. So they want to use dry wood to craft traps. The traps get additional effects. So let's see. Spike pit trap. You can't just pierce through the soles of your feet when entering battle. Incantation rate to rank 2. Bear trap. Mind your ankles. When entering battle, gain 2 moxie. Shield Aetherus. Stay away from strangers. When entering battle, gain a shield equal to 30% of max HP. Bear trap it is. Only one trap can be set in a yard. Different traps can be set to deal with different situations, so choose wisely. Okay, use dry wood to craft all kinds of traps. Each trap has a unique trap effect that takes effect after the trap has been set. Okay. We have, how many wood do we have? Are we out of wood? Oh, we are out of wood. The raindrops of the roof are flooding straight in. Fix the hole. Okay, we can upgrade. How about this? What's this? Green Lake Fishing Cup. The winner gets level 1. Generate and malfunction. Please contact the camp administration. Critical damage +3. Oh, we can get more wood from here. I thought this was the other handbook. Let's claim and upgrade. We got 200 wood. So we have 100. What's this? Okay. Crit defense and crit rates. What's up? Oh. Okay. I think we can upgrade it a couple more times. Okay, and we'll do crit. Oh, we got 50, only 50 left? No, I thought we, okay. Oh, yeah, probably, yeah. I see. Alright. Traps can be set in all stages. After a trap is set, its marker will be displayed here. Okay. The last girl, courageous, wonderful, and noble spirit, my sweet savior, my final girl. Hopefully we don't have to reapply the traps again. The last girl.
The last girl normally has two categories. Anne is the exemplar of the first kind. Pure, innocent, and mild like a virgin. The second kind is those cool girls. More condescending, erudite, and sophisticated. This category can easily tackle any difficulties and make sensible choices, like our Miss Tooth Fairy.
They are all good girls, approved by society. Therefore, people reward them with the privilege to survive.
The Critter's Claw and the Butcher's Cleaver will never hurt them or kill them.
So what do you mean?
I mean, please don't worry. Anne will be fine. She is safe. She is particularly safe before we die. But if we lose her, the probability of our death will go up, 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 and up.
Very comforting.
Yep. Behind the bushes, a track of grass is flattened, as if something heavy was there.
Wait, the carcass of the giant critter is missing.
Maybe it's not totally dead and has crawled back to its den?
It was dead. I checked and there was no way it could survive. Here in the mud, it's the fur. Oh, also, what's this?
Another note. A note found under the scattered fur. When we found it, its large body has disappeared.
A note? That's weird. Hey, look! It's the butcher's footprints!
Let's follow it.
A mossy cave.
The footprints disappear. The soil here is less moisturized than the outside, so the footprints are barely left.
This smell. I think I've smelt this before. The key. This is the smell of the key. The moss here is definitely special. We need to take some samples back from this Tooth Fairy.
Burton? Is that you?
It's Anne's voice. She must be here. Anne, can you hear me?
I'm here! I'm like below you!
Below?
A hidden entrance greets Verton as he splits and pulls the weeds and moss aside. This is where Anne's voice comes
The
out.
pit is deliberately dug. The soil here is dry and granular. This was originally a cave. She is hidden inside.
Horoscopia rubs the soil with 2 fingers to take out the white moss inside and puts it in a
I
sample
see.
bag. Anne stands on her toes and tries hard to reach Verton's hand.
Stay strong and take my hands. I will pull you out.
It's not a deep cave. As the girl up there pulls with full strength, the one down there gets out. They both fall to the ground.
God, thank you! I thought I would die in there! Where are the others? Are they alright? Did someone go rescue them as well?
We saved Blonnie, but didn't find any of the boys. Don't worry, we will do our utmost to find them.
Oh, this is good news. Jennifer is safe now. The butcher threw me into that pit and left. I don't know when he'd be back. Perhaps any time now.
Anne looks into the depths of the forest restlessly.
Burton, we have to get out of here now.
The hunter is good at approaching his prey in silence. The sound of heavy breathing suddenly comes from behind, like that in many horror stories. With the knife close to her neck, the girl can't help but tremble in fear.
Just as the classic pod goes, this is the right timing. Step back. He can't kill you, but he might hurt you.
No, I will fight along this time. I can't be a burden to you now.
All facility effects will take effect during the battle. Tap here for an overview of active facility upgrade. Alright, so... Okay. Moxie +2. Let's switch up.
Take thy sword.
Oh, I
Duel
should.
with someone fair and square.
I hear something. They're just little game. Don't be so serious.
Rock, rock, rock! Change the world!
Sylvia! We should listen to what people say. Shh. I hear something.
Woohoo! Release!
Secrets always hide in careless ways. Listen carefully.
Considering someone's physical condition, the investiture can be simplified. Run! Run away from him! Don't let him catch you!
Who blocked it? Like a miracle, a branch strikes the knife all of a sudden. So forcefully, the knife bounces off of the butcher's two hands and lands a couple of meters away.
No!
No! I won't allow it!
A stream squeezes its way out of the young girl's throat. They start charging towards the knife at the same time. Both of them stretch their arms and reach for the knife. And reach for the knife first, followed by the clumsy butcher. In an instant, she jumps up and pins the butcher. Who's the butcher, though? The gusts of moist, hot air blows off like steam. Do we unmask the butcher? Sweat flows down her spine, despite the coldness at night. The relief after the extreme tension makes the young girl shiver crescently. The towering body under her shrinks like a balloon, quickly losing air and blending in with the soil. A strong odor of beef suddenly fills the air.
You can let go of me, Han. It's over. He disappeared.
Oh, right. I know. I know.
Wait, so the
Yeah.
butcher was not
We
real?
defeated him. Like a marvelous
Oh.
miracle.
Wow. A miracle. The brave heart and the miserable death of the crazy criminal killed by his own weapon. This is the last girl.
To be continued. I wonder how we get more dry wood. Do I do those missions or something? A slip found among the jet black hair. It has a strong odor about it. It smells like a dead beast. Alright, so there's still okay. Claim. Let's see, can we let's get 2 of these just in case. And where's the campsite? So one more to level. Okay. Wait. Wait, what? Did we just... Oh. Okay, so... The hoarding obsession. A meeting of collectors. Hoarding obsession.
A warehouse filled with bizarre little items. Puppets, a Ouija board, audio tapes,
They spelled Ouija board
a
wrong.
diary, and a ring box. To my forever love, Victoria, here lies my lifelong secret. In the summer of 1973, I took the life of a young lady. Well, sounds like an intriguing story. Those kids will love it. The pity is, I find no teeth here.
Outside the cabin.
Good. That'd make another trap. The cabin is more safely secured now. Now, take these boards to the east side of the house. We need to have that direction covered as well.
Damn it, what are you? Did you really draw this amount of strength and energy from this thin body?
This is nothing compared to the training I received in the Foundation. Blondie, it is okay to rest on the chair over there if you're feeling fatigued. Leave this to me.
Before the kind-hearted girl finishes words, someone else takes over the boards.
Ladies, I found something in the attic. I brought them here. Burton?
Timekeeper!
It's Anne! She's safe! Good. What's that behind her?
Oh, you're getting chased?
I didn't know there's still an army stationing here.
No, that's a cluster of monsters. Well, you can also call it an army.
Awesome! How are we supposed to deal with them? We are so dead. I can't run any further.
Good. They've set traps in front of the cabin. Sinetto!
Activate the trap. Prepare to engage.
Alright, let's put money back in. Actually, should I just take her out to put, who should I put? Sotheby? Sotheby.
Nothing unexpected. Somehow. What's the matter? Speaking so loud. Jasmine. Andy. Don't be so serious.
Actually, I was gonna the debuff.
What's hard is speaking so loud. Radio waves are everywhere. Everywhere. Talking out brings people down.
Okay.
people said.
Follow the will of gods. Merci.
Secrets always hide in careless ways. Listen carefully.
His trumpets sound. Judgment day has come.
Wait, I thought there was one. Okay. Debuff.
What part is beating so loud?
Ne jamais reculer.
Stack these together.
Don't be so furious.
The sword is drawn.
Retreat! What? I can't make the call?
Nice move.
I missed what was
The show's on,
actually do this.
Follow the
Show's
will
on,
of
Howard.
gods.
Henry.
His trumpets sound. Judgment day has come.
I'm with Vanilla, even for a great people.
More waves. And the last one. Let's combine the.
Merci. Never hesitate.
Considering someone's physical condition, the investiture can...
Slip left by the monster in the trap. Unfortunately, we prepared the trap in advance. It really came in handy. Is that all? 5. Okay, wait. So we're gonna do the we're gonna do the last 10 poll and see who we get. Come on. We need at least some of the new characters. Oh, okay. Do we get Bonnie? Bonnie? Right, we got her.
This is where the arcanists live. To be fair, not a bad taste. But the place needs a touch of bright colors. Do you mind me changing the curtains?
Nice, we got another one of her. Wait, oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough for... Yep, don't have enough for...
Sweetheart, is she a movie star? She is definitely blessed by the god of fashion. We have to find a way to talk to her.